Today I've got my hands on the highly anticipated Minelab Equinox machine, and what can I say, first impressions out the box, extremely simple to set it up, very light. I mean, I can almost just balance this on my hands if I was good at balancing act, which I'm not great at balancing, but just to give you an idea of how light the machine actually is. Compare that to my CDX 3030, which is an absolute stellar of a machine, but you get tired. After an hour or two of swinging the CDX, you will feel it a little bit, and I'm thinking that with this one, if you've got shoulder problems or if you just don't want to carry a heavy machine around, swinging it around all day, I think the Equinox is going to be your machine. Reminds me a lot of the XP Deus, which I haven't used myself, but it's got that kind of a feel, vibe and look to it. This one is the Equinox 600 version, so it is the baby model. You get two versions, the 600 and the 800. Now the main differences I would imagine between the 600 and the 800 is that the 600 has three modes. It's got like a park mode, a field mode and a beach mode, where the 800 has an extra mode for gold. If you're going out to the gold fields and you want to do some gold nugget hunting, you'd use the gold mode. So it's got extra frequencies. This one's got multi-frequency, 5, 10 and 15 hertz, and the 800's got an extra two, another 20 and 40 hertz, which is better for gold detecting. But if you're like me and pretty much just hunt at the beach, it only uses multi-frequency and you don't need the higher frequencies. You don't need the gold mode. This will find gold jewelry at the beach. So for me, I decided to rather go with a 600. The other difference is the 800 comes with a wireless module and wireless headphones, where the 600 model, they give you these wired Minelab wired headphones. However, don't let that fool you. This still has a wireless setup on it. So there's a little button here at the side of the screen. You just push that in and you can use any Bluetooth wireless headphones. So I've tried them out with my Jaybird X3 wireless headphones. Plug that in and connected, absolutely no hassle to the 600. I have read on the manual that there's probably a slight latency with the wireless headphones that I'm using, but from the tests I've done, it seems more than usable. So you can still use wireless headphones with the 600. The other reason I didn't go with the 800 and the wireless headphones is because at the beach, more than likely going to be using it with water. So there's going to be waterproof Equinox headphones being released very shortly, and I will get a pair of those and use them with this machine, because this is your weak point for the waterproofing. So to plug in headphones, if you're taking out the cap here, the waterproof headphones will seal this completely when you want to submerge this. So it is submersible to 3 meters in water. We'll definitely be testing that out at some point. What I wanted to really just show you today is a few features of the new Equinox. We'll do a few test runs to see what certain items sound like. Gold, silver, iron. But from my first impressions, turning it on was so simple to use. You just choose your mode, park mode, beach mode, whatever you want to do, and it sounds great. It's pretty much out the box. You can charge it up and go out and use it, which is great. Talking about charging though, this is the charger. That's all it is. So very light and easy to take with you wherever you're traveling to. It's got a little magnetic clip that you just clip onto the back of the detector here, and you can put it into any USB charging port and you can charge your detector. So that's fantastic, because it's so easy to just throw this in your bag The only downside that I see with this is if you leave this at home, you're going to have nothing to charge your detector with, because this is a very unique Minelab kind of an adapter. So provided you don't leave this at home, quick and easy to charge your detector anywhere you go. So just watch out and be mindful of that. It comes with the 11-inch coil, double D. So same as the CTX 3030 standard kind of a coil. Yeah, don't really know what else to say about it. It looks quality. It doesn't feel too cheap like I thought it might for the price that you're getting this at. It actually feels really good, really high quality. Comes with a few screen protectors as well. So I thought that was a nice touch that they added in, to throw in a few screen protectors. And when I say a few, probably at least 10. So it looks slick. The quality seems great. You can adjust the armrest to your suiting, where it suits you or fits you more comfortably. Adjustable shaft with the little metal pin here, so you can adjust the size and length of the shaft to your suiting. And let's get on with showing you the screen and how it sounds like. Then we're going to go down to the beach, and we're going to see how it actually performs at the beach, because that is the big thing. Might look good, might feel good, but if it doesn't perform good, then we're wasting our time. But honestly, from the reviews I've done and everyone calling this a game changer of a machine, I truly do believe that. That's what it feels like, that's what it looks like. So we're going to hit the beach, we're going to test it, wet sand, in the water, and on the dry sand. So let's see how we go. Alright guys, so time to show you exactly what the different sounds like for different items, and just a quick rundown. Your lower left corner here is your ferrous or iron targets. They'll come up as numbers like from -9 to 0. And then anything non-ferrous from low conductivity will work its way up from 1 all the way up to quite a high number. So this first quadrant will be low conductivity items, getting up to medium conductivity all the way up to high conductivity at the end here. This button here, so I'll just show you what's discrimination. So if you're on a mode that's discriminating, you don't want iron for example, you can click this button, it'll take you to all metal mode, and you'll be able to get the full spectrum. So I'm going to leave it on all metal mode for now, just so we can get an idea of what different sounds sound like. I'm going to start off with some currency. So unfortunately I don't have any South African coins on me, but in Australia I've got a $2 coin here. So $20. The other thing I need to mention is that I've got the sensitivity quite low, relatively low, because I'm indoors and it was picking up quite a few different signals indoors, the piping and everything else. So I'll put the sensitivity down, but it'll give us a good indication of what the different items come up as. There's Australian 20 cents. 16, Australia 50 cents. 17, Australia 10 cents. 14, and here's a €1 coin, just to give you an example. 21, okay. Fortunately that's the only coins I've got, so let's move on to some rings. Here's a nice silver 925 ring. So it's a nice high tone, and I find the silvers are all in the high 30s. So high tone, high number, silver. Here's a 999 silver block bar. So again, very high number, high pitch sound. Let's move on to a stainless steel ring. So a low number for stainless steel. Gold, here's a, stay up. Sorry about that. Okay, here's a gold ring, 22 carat. So 14 for the gold. Kruger Rand, here's a little tiny little Kruger coin. 22 carat as well, so let's see what that comes up as. Yeah, 15, so gold's going to be in your 14-15 range. Oops. Typical. Stay. Okay, so you're looking for the Kruger millions, all those gold coins, you're going to be looking at numbers 14, 15 and 16 on the Equinox. Let's go into some trash. Here is foil, my pet peeve. 7. Okay. Everyone's favorite pull tab. Typical comes up as the same as gold, just like any machine. Always get excited when you see those, and then pull tab. And we've got a bottle cap. Favorite at the beach too. Okay, there you go. So it's bringing up some negative numbers because that's the iron in here. So, and you could hear that multi-sound. So definitely warning you that this is crap. You do not want to be digging this at the beach. So that's great. Let's just see if I've got, here's a little Bangle thing that I found at the beach. Got it in this little plastic store, but let's just see what that comes up as. Nice solid 20, okay. Okay, so in fact here's another gold ring. Let's see what this comes up. This is a 9 carat gold ring. So let me just take it out of its little 9 carat. So let's just see how that comes up. Yep, 13. So we know gold's definitely in the 13, 14, 15 range. So pull tabs, silver's in the high 30s, and that gives us a good indication. Let's head down to the beach and see how it actually performs at the beach. I just want to run through a few things. I don't know if you can even see, but let's just have a look. If you wanted to change the mode, this is how easy it is just to change the mode. Just click here. See? 1 and 2 of each mode. So this is beach mode. So I'm going to stay on beach mode. 1 is for wet and dry sand. If you put it onto 2, that would be more for shallow water, in the water, or submersed beach stuff. So let's just try to get to, sorry, that's sensitivity that I'm playing with right now. So I'm just going to put that up to 20. Go back to mode. Get to beach setting 1. Oops, missed it. Beach setting 1, there we go. So that's what we're going to be working with today. In fact, I'm going to go full discrimination though. And that's it. Let's go. Okay, silver ring. Now we better find it because I put some fishing line on here so I could retrieve it again, but it got tangled, so I just had to take the fishing line off. Oh, gone. So let's see if we find it. Yeah, picking that up, no problem. So let's just cover it. Picking it up, no problem. This is dry sand. And picking up that silver ring, no hassle whatsoever. So let's get it out again. I didn't even bring my pinpointer with me, so it's going to be interesting. Alright, we're going to go a bit deeper this time. Alright, so that's quite a deep hole considering for metal detecting standards. The ring goes in and we'll cover it up again. I mean, that's 2.5 scoops, 3 scoops of sand. So let's just see if the detector can pick it up. Oh yeah, see that? 3032, exactly what we were saying for silver. Nice solid tone, no hassle whatsoever. Pick that up. Let's actually just look at the pinpoint. Okay, so that's working really, really beautifully in the dry sand. That's interesting. It picked up this bottle cap, -2. It's exactly what we were saying that it would be, so that's good news. Here we are in some wet sand. I'm not going to use the rings anymore because I've lost my fishing line. So I'm going to use the $2 coin. Dig a hole. Got a coin in. Absolutely no hassle picking up that coin. No falsing whatsoever. 22, 23, solid signal, solid tone. Let's get it out. There it is. Alright, so let's go even deeper. That's quite deep. That's very deep for a wet sand hole. I'd be surprised if it picks us up easily. Yeah, not picking it up. It's picking up a very faint signal. Oh, in fact, it's actually picking up the signal quite easily. It's just the signal numbers he's giving me isn't the 22s that you expect. He's saying it's extremely deep. But the tone's there, it's picking it up. And if I put the sensitivity even higher, which I should have it on higher because I'm not getting any false signals around, that's actually picking that up. Absolutely no hassle. Pinpoint. Yeah, pinpointed it nicely. Let's get it out of here. And that's pretty deep. I'm actually very happy with that. Because we know that was quite deep. Oh, sure. Oh, this is a good test as well. Still picking it up in that hole. So now we've got water in this hole, and it's picking that up, absolutely no hassle. Just don't know if you can hear the tone so well with this wind being so nasty, but that's picking that up, absolutely no hassle. So let's get it out of there. It's completely wet. Yeah, still in there. That's out. It's going to be in here somewhere. Yep. Now it's picked it up correctly with the right numbers. There it is. So that's mighty impressive actually. That was really deep, really wet, with the water in, and the Equinox picked that up. No problem. Right. Gonna leave my shoes here. I'm gonna change the setting now to the water mode. So I'm now on 2, beach setting 2, which is for the water, shallow surf or in the water. I'm gonna drop the sensitivity down just slightly, down from 25 to 20, just because usually you do that when you're in the water in a shallow surf. Let's see how it performs. First, let's just see if we're getting any falsing. This is as stable as anything. I'm not getting any falsing whatsoever. This is incredible. Alright. Even in the shallow surf, there's no falsing going on. This is unreal. I can't go too deep because I've got my recording equipment in my pocket, so I can't go too deep, but I mean the odd chatter, but really nothing. I mean this is stable. I mean look at that, absolutely nothing. And that's on 20 sensitivity. That's on 20 sensitivity. That's incredible, right? Let's dig a hole and see if it picks anything up. Wow, really impressed of how quiet this machine is. I was expecting so much chatter. Yeah, we know the water's coming up here. So, I'm going to dig a hole here. Okay, coin is in. I've lost where I even put the coin. Oh, there we go. I lost where I put that coin, and this machine is picking it up without a hassle. Look at that. Where is it? There it is. There you go. Look at that. Correct numbers, picking it up, no hassle, pinpoint. No hassle whatsoever. Picking it up in the water, that's fantastic. There it is. Gotcha. Wow, okay. This machine is incredible. So let's get this out. I think it's still in there. Oh no, we got it. Picked up the coin in the wet, no hassle, no falsing, and that was one scoop down in the shallow on the wet. For a machine of this price range, that's mind-blowing, because you'd need to usually pay 40,000 Rand to get a CDX to be able to do that so easily. And here the Equinox actually performs incredibly stable, incredibly well. Alright. What we're going to do is just try and go a bit deeper on the wet. Try and get this camera right. We're going to go full 2 scoops down. Let's go more. So you can see this. This is wet sand. As you can see, the water's been coming over it. Oh yeah, that's picking that up. Look at that. That's being picked up. slightly erratic numbers, but showing me anywhere from 15 to 24, I know that's a good target, and I would be digging that all day long. So let's get it out. There it is. So the Equinox has performed exceptionally well. I've actually got full faith in this machine to bring it out in the wet, in the water, on the dry sand, and I know it's going to be finding me things. It's not going to be missing targets. That's mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. I cannot believe how stable this machine is in the wet, in the water. Nothing, no chatter. Mind-blowing. So final thoughts, this machine absolutely blew me away on the beach. So quiet in the water, in the wet sand. Unbelievable. I was expecting that it would chatter away a little bit, but nothing. Very, very, very quiet. Found all the targets that I put for it deep. No hassle. This machine really is a game changer. There's no two ways about it. For the price you're paying, for the quality and the machine you're getting, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And don't forget, when you're ready to purchase your Minelab Equinox, visit www.metaldetecting.co.za, and we will be selling the 600 and the 800 version. So hit us up. The one thing I did actually just forget to mention, so I'll mention it quickly, is the 600 version has a backlight on and off only. Quite a bright backlight, so very nice, but the 800 version has 4 backlight settings, so you could actually change it to on, low, medium, high, or off kind of a setting. So there's 4 different options of backlighting on the 800, where the 600 only has the on and off backlight. And the other difference is there's a button missing here on the one side of the 600, where the 800 has that. And it's pretty much what that button does is you can set up a setting that you prefer and save that setting, and whenever you hit that button it'll take you straight to that setting. So you could be on beach mode, park mode, whatever mode you're on, you hit your one setting button here, your favorites if you want to call it that button, and it'll take you straight back to that setting. So the 600 version doesn't have that, but it is so simple to get around the different settings that it's a nice to have, but not a necessity.